What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we're going to get out and do some shuttling. See what we can all get rid of and what we can buy. I want cloth. It's a major issue right now, but oh, there we go. They have almost 500. We can keep things going. I think I'm going to buy advanced components as well. I only have one, but it'll speed things up dramatically in what we're trying to do. There's a beam repeater. Emits a gamma ray laser burst in a rapid sequence that can pierce shields. It's kind of expensive, but money is not an option anymore, so who cares, right? Getting rid of flak stuff, getting rid of sculptures. Okay. Some jade wouldn't be a bad idea. Why are they selling a wall torch? That's interesting. I want books, but I'm not going to do any that may make my mind break. I have tons of plasteel right now. It's very expensive, so and I'd like to do a handful of other trips here, or stops here on this journey. Yeah, I think that's good. I gotta wait for the ship to be capable of flying again, so we can go here. I gotta pay attention to... Why does it say too heavy? Maybe that's just until the ship's ready. I don't know. I have to pay attention to fuel. There's a plasteel lump bound again. Take advantage. Oh, 4 advanced components, a bunch of cloth. Yeah, I think this is the way to go once you establish, because holy smokes. Yeah, I can even buy bionics, so I'm feeling good about that. All right. Now, how much fuel do I have? Where does it tell you that? 286. So we found 2 plasteel in just a few minutes. I've been sitting here dinking around with this. Should probably give these people something to do. How are we doing for food? We're not hurting for it. How are we doing for wood? Okay, we could chop some wood. It's gonna swamp me with wood, but oh well. We'll just keep making chem fuel out of it. Since we're doing so much flying now, we should be actively using it. Okay. I can't make it this far. Bollocks. Alright, well, let's come here and trade with them, see if they have anything for us. And then we'll just scoot back home. Probably be out of money by then anyway. Okay, ship returned. I assume Butters got out of... Man, we keep finding plastic like you wouldn't believe. Now that I have well over 3,000, and it doesn't really matter. I'm going to dump a bunch of this stuff out. Medicine, yes. Cloth, yes. Beam repeater, yes. Cloth, yes. Advanced component, yes. All right. I'm debating on just throwing a crap ton of silver in there because I still have so much. I really don't have much else to trade, but I really don't need to trade much else. Hopefully that's enough cloth. Otherwise, we'll just jump ship and find somewhere else to go. Don't want to care about these. So where do we go from there? I'm still hoping to get another pawn, and there is an ancient stockpile over here in these mountains. Another grav core wouldn't be horrible, just to fully solidify the power situation. Can't complain too much. So that's definitely going to get... Well, maybe. I shouldn't say definitely. Okay, also we wanted a recreation. Jade poker table. This will be the poker section down here. Is there room up there for it? What if I built it there and put chairs around it? I wouldn't mind making this a reading nook. Why don't we pop this here? Is it lit over there? I'm going to cancel that one. It is lit, but it doesn't look lit. Whatever. It's fine. I think I need another bookshelf. Let's make one more big bookshelf. And I think I'll get some material and make a few couches over here. And then I'm going to call it on that, man. Like, how much can you do, really? That's the ultimate rec room, right? Is there anything I'm missing in this room? No. We have TV, billiards, anything I can build anyway we have. And we do have some stuff outside too. I could put the horseshoes pin inside, but I think keeping it outside's okay. I haven't had a trader in a good long while. I did make a few more EMP weapons. It turned out really well. Oh, I got this beam grazer. I want someone to have that on. Alright, you. Oh, it's a repeater, sorry. Equip the beam repeater. We're gathering food just to keep people moving and skilling up, and I hope Vaz is the guy that builds this stuff. I can actually force that. He was at 20, but a lot of times you're just not building stuff, so it's like skill falling off, skill falling off. What do we have for material? I don't want to use cloth for any chairs, but I do want to build a bunch of more soft chairs here. We are hunting camels. Okay, we have rhino leather. Let's see what we can get done with that. Yeah, so the more bionics you put on someone who's a body purist, the more upset they get. I was going to do an eye on her, but I think I'm just going to let it go at that. She's already at minus 20 permanently. Unless I can find a way to tweak a trait. You know, I never did my dance party. Oh, man. Is it too late? No, not at all. Nice. Sorry, Paula, but you're laid up. Alright, it turned out fun. I'm going to stuff some more silver in here. How much do I currently have in here? Let's do like, I don't know, 7,500 total. Yeah, Paula's never going to be happy. I don't know. She's going to be a problem. Oh well, she'll be a sacrificial lamb, I suppose. At some point, that's just going to have to give. I'm going to hunt these rhinos as for more rhino hide over here, I think. I just wake everybody up whenever too. Dude with sword, you don't need to be taking part in this activity. Alright, I guess, is that everybody? No, Paula didn't make it. Paula, whatever. It was baby you for a while too, I suppose. Attack animals. What does that mean? Oh, okay, you can set your animals to attack. Alright, drafted hunt. Bring it, fools, bring it! You guys better be targeting the proper one. Oh! Alright. I want someone to put the fire out on that guy so he doesn't burn up. And that should get me 4 more chairs. Alright, as you were, people, as you were. Nobody's scheduled for anything, right? Oh, you should be in soldier clothes, friend. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it's time to fly. I'm still waiting on a few odds and ends, but I'm also kind of bored at this point. Just getting everybody kitted out. Probably one more stop for that type of stuff, and then we're going to get to it. I want to visit that location in space we discovered with the map. It had like 50 or 60 days it was going to last, so I'm sure it's still present. And other than that, I just want to get everybody kitted up. I made a few extra charge rifles. So what was this location? This was an ancient stockpile. Well, maybe we'll get some people here, but it seems a bit unlikely, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to turn off thruster breakdown. How does this happen? 12% chance. That's okay, they can fix that with a little issue. So yeah, we will auto hack everything, and I think I can just turn this off. And an exotic goods trader has showed up, which doesn't do me a ton of good, but there you go. He's not going to have any cloth, and I burned through all my cloth. But our shuttle is near enough that we can do some trading with people nearby, so I'm going to buy the plasteel because we have the money, and I don't want to fall short. I'm going to buy the advanced component just to speed things up. We do have 20 of them now, though. Okay. Then a few books to buy, which was interesting and useful, since I just built a new bookshelf. I have books all over the place in here. I wouldn't mind a few couches, or just at least one more couch over here. Let's drop those dromedaries, even though we have so much meat laying around everywhere. Rhino meat. Let's stuff this thing full of rhino meat. Let's see how much we can get in there. I can get all that in there. Elephant too. Why not? There you go. It's a decent little backup supply of meat, assuming it's not about to just completely rot here. We got a little bit of time on it. Hacking has been detected. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. None of them are open yet. Really expected Matt to come through on that almost instantly, but debating on just mining nearby components just because they're there. Oh, what's this? More gold. Not a ton of it, but it's gold nonetheless. And I don't think I've mined or made any chunks this whole game. I've just... Man, the messages are flying, friends. Just want to keep the statuary coming just to keep our artists busy. That's okay. Take it out, friend. Oh, never mind that. We're going to slaughter that dude anyway. Take that, monitor lizard. I'm going to trade with the nearby folks. Let's launch and should be able to trade with these clowns where I couldn't make it over to before. We're about out of plasteel, which I find a little disconcerting. Cloth. Advanced components. Now that I don't really need advanced components as much, but there it is. Just to double check. I could be buying plasteel too, but yeah, I think I will just because it'll save me from ever having to go back to a plasteel site. I can just forget about that portion of the game entirely. Everybody knows I've done it way more than I wanted to, so there you go. One thing we could do would be sell the Thrumbo and Princess Donut. I should have brought them with. I don't want to take them to space for the final game. I'm afraid they're going to get killed somehow. And they can't really walk around on a space station, so... Okay, we could speed this up a little bit here, friend. Trade with those dudes. And again, mostly I'm just doing this for cloth. Because why not? Yeah, might as well spend all of our money so we don't take too much back home. Beautimus. Alright, that should cover it. We got the cloth, the advanced components. Just making friends. They love me now. Remember when they couldn't stand us and we had to gift them stuff to make them friendly? After some weird snafu with the game where I tried to help one of their people out and clearly ran afoul of some odd rule or another. Trade caravan leaving. Ancient stockpile can be hacked again. I'm just waiting for this because as soon as I leave the screen, I'm going to have to come back. Alright, there you go. Well, that did come in extremely useful once we got established and had plenty of crap to trade with. So I have no complaints about that. I'm going to just dump everything out of the ship now, and that can finish up some stuff. Any of my doors open? No, no, no. Okay. How are we doing for components? I'm going to grab all the components on this visible area, and then I'm going to mine. Just because they're there, whatever. Decent chance we'll use them. What else would we like? So we have 4 EMPs. I don't know how many to equip on people, but I'd like more charge rifles, man. Let's see. Where do you make... Oh, there you go. Charge lance. Let's see what that's about. Alright, we're still working through making lungs, for whatever that's worth. And I actually have to get them installed. So Wrangle here needed an eye. Install bionic eye. There you go. And I think that's everybody with the basic kit out except our body purist who's been very violated. We'll just forget about that. And then these are all extra. I think everybody has a kidney and a remaining. What's this? Okay, I do have a lung. So we'll just start installing the lung right down the line till everybody has one, and then remove pilot assistant brain. Ouch. This guy has everything on the right side, so I guess we'll give him his lung on the right side too. And you are making a detoxifier lung. Good. So then that means the other person should start making one as well. It's not registered yet. Whatever. I have to do this as optimally as possible because I'm kind of sick of dinking around here. But once these open up, there's one. We're going to make a foray into the Underdungeon. Liz to Kavlon. Anybody doing anything useful there? No. Alright, you lot are coming with me. Alright, the troops have arrived. Once again, here we are. Oh, I did not want Jambo to come in here. Okay, that's a little better. Wrangle was laid up, so I didn't get to take him. Can anybody hack this in here? Nietzsche and Kazwa. Nietzsche. Hack. Liz. Okay, that's an empty space. Just hoarding these meals, man. It's kind of nuts, but at some point, I feel like I'm probably going to need them. It's better to have way more meals than you need and than get caught out and not be prepared when you're in outer space, right? Oh, come on, man. No. This is kind of a snoozer so far. Alright, he's finally cracked it. I'm seeing no threats. Okay, you get the hack in that. You lot down here. I don't know how, like, ancient structure, right? These packaged survival meals have an infinite lifespan, right? Somebody come open this one. Somebody open this one. Old gross green light. Alright. Moving right along. I don't think we're going to find what we're after in this one. That one had traps. So let's hold open. Boogie. Boogie boogie. That was beautiful. You couldn't have expected that to go better, right? Nietzsche. Hack. Jorge. Open. Sentience catalyst. Okay, I was told if I give that to the Thrumbo, this was in the comments, that we can actually force it to attack. But I am going to sell the Thrumbo, as we're all well aware at this point. The poor little guy probably shouldn't be in outer space. And by little guy, I mean the massive, insane beast. But he's been helpful. Okay, if you see something in there, there's usually a threat. I don't see a threat. Alright, Leo. Another sentience catalyst? No. Hyperweave. Okay. This might be where we have to split up. You four, follow her. Get it going. There's a turret we're going to have to blow up, I believe. Yes, indeed. Okay, that was cool. That side, nothing going on but the rent, Nietzsche. And he doesn't have a high enough intellectual level to hack that one. No threats in there. Are these just security terminals so you can turn turrets? You need skill 8 for intellect. Okay, you lot. One at a time. Don't want to get overwhelmed here. So this is the end of the road here. Okay. You guys catch up. You poke your head in there. That's it. What are their security terminals for? Have anybody that's intellectual 8 here? Skill 5, skill 5. No. No, I don't. I don't think there's any benefit to it. What would it do? Maybe I could have turned off those traps or something? Disabled? I don't know. Alright, well anyway, that's another dungeon crawled. Hiding room for Matt. I gotta figure out why Matt's so upset. He's having some issues. It'll probably tell me. Ravenously hungry. What do you mean ravenously hungry? What is that about? Why wasn't the dude eating? I think he was out in the field working. We have plenty of food. Well, whatever. He's here. Paula's trying to talk him down. Paula, are you decent at social? Yeah, you're pretty good. I think she failed. Yeah, she failed. Alright. The other two are still locked, sadly. So there we go. Okay, finally got all the floors done. Did not get anything past mediocre. Which is very disappointing. But I tried. Alright, we do have another one of these open here. Let's move Wrangle back somewhere roughly where he was. And I got some crabbiness in the ranks. It's only 7 a.m. Let's let everybody get up and have a meal and all that. I haven't seen anybody playing poker yet either, by the way. But the books are very popular. Do I have any material for another couch? Camel hide. Oh, is there any wildlife we can... Yeah, there's a couple more dromedaries. So let's build a dromedary hide couch here. There you go. Camel. Let's do this. That's just so it looks like the lights behind them. This has to be one of the best rec rooms I've ever built. Perhaps the best one ever put on any ship. Anywhere, right? Come on. I didn't even get into hydroponics, but we never really needed to, so I don't miss that in any way. Alright, could we take our folks now? I don't think we're going to bring Gwen to go because she's kind of crabbed. Liz looks kind of crabby too, so let's leave her there. Alright, you out here. You were working on that. Matt'll be around to it, it's fine. That's the ultimate. Oh, there's a dead monitor lizard. We can scoop him up. Alright, is that everybody that's going to arrive? Yes, it is. Enter and hope there's no immediate threat, I suppose. Whoa. It's always so dark. Once again, wouldn't it be awesome? Alright, you get ready for that. And Wrangle, you act that. And you lot just keep following. That's a trap. Alright, I want you guys over here. I want you over there. And I want you over there. And I want you... Let's hold the door open so he doesn't have to dink with it. Why won't he go in the room? I don't know. Ah! Well, sorry for that. I hope that wasn't too loud on your side. Scared the pants off me. There's some luciferium. Okay, lots of stuff to hack here. That one and that one. You guys, come over here. You, friend. Hack that one. I don't think we have to hack both of those. Ah, we didn't even have to hack this one. Open that. Pick it up. Pick it up. Wrangle. How did I take some injuries here? Bruise. Oh, it spiked him right away. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, George, sorry about that. Okay, there's 2 to hack over there. So, Wrangle. Get on it. You. Open that. Anita. Oh, I have different. Oh, shiza. Support. Support. Okay, George got it there. He's not in bad shape. He's not doing great. There's a psychic shock lance. Alright, somebody... Oh, okay, good. Kazwan did not get interrupted. Hack that. Do I have anybody else? It's always different people. Jambo, you can do it. Yeah, over there. Alright. Not going to send George back yet. Kazwan, what's in there? A little bit of food. Is it even worth dinking with? I guess since we're there, we'll take it. It's not terribly exciting. Alright, you double back. And then you lot. It's weird to have a bolt action rifle that's legendary. Okay, you can get a hold of that one. There's a security terminal you could hack. That's a turret. Out, 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 out. Ah, gosh darn it. I never pay attention to stuff like that. Alright, in you guys go. We'll let... Leo took a shot. Okay. Health. He's alright. Alright, Wrangle. Get a piece of that. Kazvan. Get a piece of that. George, poke your head in there. What is that? That's just an ancient plant pot. No big deal. Blast door open somewhere. Okay. Okay, this just keeps going and going. Appears as if that's a dead end. Alright, you come back here. This one open for us. Let's get Wrangle to hack these ones. Nothing in there that's a threat. I want... Kazvan's busy. Jambo. She's only skill 6, so go hack that one. Blast door open somewhere. Not sure which one. That was one we ignored. Okay. Oh gosh, I gotta go. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I love you all. I will see you next time.